trying to add a little context here to the video. Got a John Deere 5065 tractor. It has a Wallenstein skidding winch attached to it. This is a white oak that we had dropped right beside of our house, and we were going to try to actually pull this out of here so we could get some saw logs out of it. You'll see the skidding winch is unable to move it. We hadn't topped it or anything else yet, so it was the whole tree, so we had to go back in and take the top off and take some of the limbs off so we could actually get this pulled out of there in one unit. Alright, so with the top and all the limbs removed, we end up with about a 28-foot log here that we started to pull out. And of course, if something can go wrong, it of course will. Ended up getting the log pulled up against the stump where we had just cut it off. So we had to go get a cant hook and try to get that thing moved a little bit. You can see us trying to move it here by hand, but two people versus a 28-foot long white oak is not going to happen. Alright, cant hook to the rescue. I put the cant hook on there, and I was like, oh, I'll be able to just rotate this over here and get this pulled out of here. And that was a lot heavier than what I thought it was going to be. Probably would have maybe been better off to have winched it down at a different angle. But I was finally able to get up underneath that cant hook and get the log rolled over enough that way we could get it to bypass the stump here coming up. And voila, Wallenstein winch, able to pull that out of there really with no problems. Like I said, I think that's about a 28-foot long section of white oak, and that's about I think 26 to 28 inches in diameter there.
Make the posts for the bed out of it.
Oh yeah?
Make like 4x4 or 5x5 posts like we did with that Wormy chestnut down there. We have a sawmill. You could easily make posts out of this.
Yep.
There's two more sections right here. That's enough for the bed right there.
Yeah, we're going to get 2 more 8-foot logs out of that.
Yeah. That's
easy.
Is that not beautiful wood?
Yeah, it is. All right, turn your tractor around and get up there and get a hold of that thing.
Alright, so this is my dad here, and he is going to get in here and start taking some of these limbs and stuff off. There's still some more white oak in there that we wanted to get pulled out. We took down that day a mix of red oak, white oak, and some poplar as well. Most of these trees were right around our house and our barn, and we didn't want anything falling over into the house or barn. A couple of the trees had died. So we decided to go ahead and take these down before they became some kind of a problem in the future. We started working on that 28-foot section of white oak that we had pulled out. Here we kind of started sectioning it up into 9-foot pieces. Our hope was to be able to get a sawmill, so we started kind of setting back some of the logs that we thought were nicer or higher quality, some of the red oak, some of the white oak, and even some of the poplar. So like I said, what he's doing here is cutting these up into 9-foot sections, and I got the tractor and the grapple hooked onto it, and we'll be able to get those pulled out of there. So here, backing up the tractor, once again, this is a John Deere. It's a 5065 tractor. On the loader there, I've got a grapple, and I got the Wallenstein skidding winch on there for doing work like this. If you've never had the opportunity to use a tractor with a grapple like this, it is a game changer when you're picking up logs like this and moving stuff. The loader's able to easily pick up these 9-foot sections of white oak and even bigger sections than that, and get them moved around. Like I said, we've kind of cut this one up to the point that we wanted to be able to get some good saw logs out of it, in the hopes that one day we would be able to get us a Wood-Mizer sawmill. So that was kind of our hopes in the future. That's my dad there on the saw, running a steel chainsaw. And he's getting ready to go ahead and cut this so I can take this next section down there to the barn and get it stacked up. Here I'm going to run the tractor up and get a hold of the butt end of this white oak log. This was the last part of that major tree there that we took down right beside the house. Like I said before, it's a John Deere. It's a 5065 tractor, and got a grapple on the front of it. And this tractor, with the combination of that grapple, able to pick these up and handle these no problem. I had a little stack of these down here that we started, red oaks, white oaks, and some poplar as well that we had kind of set aside for in the hopes that one day we'd be able to get a sawmill. So I'm going to pick this up and take this down there to the barn, and this is going to get close to the end of this video.